Let's talk about Trump's speech for a minute, because it was so anticipated at the convention. Donald Trump accepting the nomination, obviously, and laying out his plans for Trump administration. Listen to this. I want to get your reaction.
I have a message for all of you. The crime and violence that today afflicts our nation will soon, and I mean very soon, come to an end. Beginning on January 20th of 2017, safety will be restored. Americans will finally wake up in a country where the laws of the United States are enforced. We are going to be considerate and compassionate to everyone. But my greatest compassion will be for our own struggling citizens.
Did the message resonate? What do you think, Congressman?
I think it resonated very loud, very clear. I mean, the sensitivity to what's really bothering Americans was borne out. Who's talked about TSA needing fixing?
Right.
Middle America that's traveling is so sick of TSA, and boy, he plugs that in.
Yeah,
I mean, it's on Middle America's radar, but you know, Hillary won't notice that. And here he has his private plane, and yet he knows what's really bothering people these days. But one thing you won't hear from Republicans after Hillary brings victims' families, you won't hear, unlike Hillary, you won't hear a Republican say, what difference at this point does it make? Because people are very sensitive on the Republican side to the violence, except we don't want to pander. We want to fix the problem, and I loved hearing that from Donald Trump.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. The party, they don't necessarily like each other. I mean, like, a lot of people are sort of holding their nose and saying, okay, I'm going to get in line. The Republicans can't do that. They don't just fake it.
That's true. That's true.
It's not good.
You saw that in the booze that heard on Wednesday night. That one criticism of the speech last night, 75 minutes is too long. When you go past 11 o'clock at night, that's a problem. You know what? A commute and a speech should never be longer than 60 minutes.
Well, except he may have messed up in looking to Bill Clinton for the proper length of a speech.
That's a mistake.
But you know, a difference too,
Clinton was a master.
that Hillary will have that her husband didn't have. I was asking the clerk that retired a few years ago, what's the most memorable thing that happened during your time? And he said it was Bill Clinton's State of the Union address, where the teleprompter didn't work. And he got a number of applause lines just because he was winging it. And he turned around, and I asked Stephanopoulos, he said, this is absolutely true. He said he turns around to Al Gore, facing Al Gore, Stephanopoulos on the wing, and he said, they've got the wrong speech on the teleprompter. And then he turned back smiling, and Stephanopoulos runs out, gets them to punch out the CD, and it turned out they had the year before State of the Union, and they spent much of the speech.
That's an episode of Veep, actually. That is an episode of Veep.
That was Bill Clinton. That was Bill Clinton.
But he rolled with it. And
Hillary can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Bill Clinton's party anymore either, Maria.
Yeah.
Sorry to jump on you. It's not Bill Clinton's party anymore, or JFK's.
Right.
Yeah, it's Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton.
Socialist party now.
Yeah.
So it's
That's so true.
stark contrast.
Congressman Louie Gohmert, good to see you. Thank you so much, sir. Great to have you.
Great to be with
Appreciate it very much.
Thanks so much.